In this video, I'm going to look at how to practice for part 2 of the IELTS speaking test. Practice for the speaking part of the IELTS test can often be quite challenging. If you don't have a tutor or a speaking partner, it's difficult to know how you can improve. Feedback is really important, and it's difficult to get it if you don't have anyone to speak to. The best type of preparation would be with a tutor who can give you feedback. However, there is a way you can give yourself feedback and gradually improve your part 2 responses. I'm just going to show you an effective way to practice. It is a bit more time consuming, but it is certainly worth it. So the first step you can take to practice part 2 is to find a task card. You can find some examples from these videos, or there are hundreds of other examples on the internet. If you don't have access to the internet, then IELTS books such as the Cambridge series offer plenty of part 2 task cards you can use. Once you have a task card, you can start preparing. When you first start practicing, it might be a good idea to spend quite a long time brainstorming ideas and vocabulary you want to use. As you get closer to the date of your test, you should be decreasing the time you allow yourself for planning. In the test, you will only get 1 minute to prepare, and it is important you are comfortable with this. If you have about a month before you're taking the test, you should be limiting yourself to 1 minute. Once you feel you're ready, make sure you have some kind of a device, such as a mobile phone, to record your speech. Now you can start speaking and record your mini presentation. Try to fill 2 minutes, but don't go over this amount of time, as you won't be able to in the exam. By this stage, you've completed the first 2 steps of the practice: prepare and record. Now you have the recording, you could just listen to it and think about how you could improve. But if you have a bit more time, you can do something that can be a bit boring, but can help you a lot. Transcribe your speaking. This means you're going to listen to your recording sentence by sentence and write down exactly what you said, not changing any of the language or grammar you use. This may take quite a long time, but the more you do it, the faster you will get. You will now have completed 3 stages: preparing, recording, and transcribing. The next step is probably the most important. You will read the transcript and try to improve it. I know you might be thinking, how can I improve it? Well, firstly, you can look for any grammatical errors. You'll be surprised how much you will be able to spot when you have some time to look at and analyze your speaking. You may not be able to see every mistake you made, but you will certainly see some. It may be a mistake with tense, word order, articles, or the use of singular or plural nouns, to name just a few. Once you've made corrections, you can think about whether you've developed the ideas enough, or if you could add more detail. If you think you could add more, then make the changes. Finally, you can have a think about how you can improve some of the vocabulary. If you think a different word would be better, then replace it. Or if you're making lots of repetitions, then you could use synonyms instead. Maybe you're lacking idiomatic vocabulary, so you could think about how you could include some. Once you've improved your transcript, you can repeat the process until you're happy with your mini presentation. So, just to recap, the stages are prepare, record, transcribe, improve, and repeat. Thanks for watching. If you found the video useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos.